Got it!
Surprise, motherfucker.
On my side! Kill that!
How far can we get if we sail a little bit high?
Work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it, then?
Now that would be telling. Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead. Of the womb. That you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes. In all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is. But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You will see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, not yet at least. For now you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes, begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
What a fool. There's no need.
What's got him in such a hurry? Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
What's got into him?
You almost killed me.
Ah! You frightened me.
I know what I saw. Hussein opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
going to hurt someone. I know it.
Is there a reason for him to do that? What happens when you run without looking?
Running like that.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Why is he running around like that?
I'll have your head!
You get hurt.
You won't get away from me!
Down, impudent!
There's no way out! What a fool. There's no limit how reckless can one get.
Watch
You
yourself.
do not want to do that again!
Yeah!
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
Yeah! Yeah!
What a fool! Where is he going? There! Die! After him! Faster! I'll get you! Ha! Ha! Kill him! Stop him! Help me! Help me! Help
أيها الكافر
Impudent!
كم boyun
Impudent!
ثمن خطاياك
Bu tarafta! Kaçman fayda etmez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber!
Tamam bitti. Kaybettim.
You can use stealth kills to create a distraction.
Geber kafir! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Kaçmak fayda etmez. Gel buraya. Gel buraya. Korkak.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop.
ادفع ثمن خطاياك أيها الأعداء سوف تموت هنا Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies to gain the advantage in combat.
Get your heresy elsewhere. Don't hurt me, please! You spend your time thinking filth. I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
أغربا و...
Damn impudent! Infinite! Chance against God is on my side.
He's not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
The murderer loose. This is an ill omen.
You there! Yes, you! Come! Come! See what I've to offer! Foolish old man. Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing heretic? Like what you see?
Something caught your eye? You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have.
We are the true children of God. Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Watch it! ردوها علي!
This is a waste of time. You wish to die? This won't be I will end your life. This is a waste of time. Infidel! You stand no chance against us. God is on my side. How can one expect to defeat him? This is a waste of my time. You wish to die? So be it. I will end your life. This is a waste of time. I will end your life. You wish to die, so be infidel. You stand no chance. God is
Surprise, motherfucker.
on my side. Kill that.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
I have many things, too many things.
I stand before you to deliver a word on
Come on!
to
I must
King
understand.
Jaha. There will be no stopping him. He will march on
I have
Jerusalem
exactly
next.
what you need.
We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
Good day, my friend.
Watching.
If there's anything I can help you with, anything at all, do not hesitate to ask.
Be strong.
What is he doing?
Has he gone mad?
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand
he
for
doing
that. Damn fool must be out of his mind. Die, thief! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
You need something?
Someone do something.
Thief! You are filth!
Please!
Pay for it! I'll have your head! Infidel! You won't get away from me! God is on my side!
kindness, I swear it.
Who's responsible for this? Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, find favor with us.
What you need,
and He
I'm
makes
sure of it.
us
But
victory.
see if I'm not right.
Such a strange man. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Force the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God. Must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride.
Please, don't do that again.
Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Do you think he's being chased by some?
You're hurting me.
You
dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Won't anyone help me? What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief!
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for...
I understand. Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes, come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker, and you'll give us Tamir's life. As you wish. Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the Bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned, though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go. I'm sorry, I tend to go on sometimes. You do remember how to gather information, right? Of course you do. You're Altair. I would have loved to have been by your side all these years. You lead the life of a hero. Well, except for that last job you were on. I wouldn't have wanted to be there for that.
That will cost you your life! Die, thief!
Won't anyone help me?
Die, thief!
Before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad 'cause I'm brown.
Before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours.
No?
And it
Well,
is
there's
our
more.
duty
What's
to
more?
defend it until death.
Finest wares in
What's got him so bothered?
Seems to be in a
Is that
hurry.
he's running from?
You can apologize for that.
Aye, in the right place. There's no better merchant than I. I've got what you need. I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master. I find better items anywhere else, I swear it. I've got what you need, I'm sure of it. Take a look, see if I'm not right.
Someone tell me why he's doing that. What does he do?
Thief! You are filth!
Help me! Somebody help me!
Die, thief! Die, thief! Thief! You are filth! I'll have your hand for that! You steal in my presence?
Well, there's more.
That
Much
will
more.
cost you your life! dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
You ever see someone do that before? I haven't.
You are
I think I've...
How bizarre. Please be more careful.
Infidel! You will die here!
Now why would you do that?
Tired of never finding anything
really
useful at the
surprised
other
me there.
merchant stalls? That won't happen here.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
What is he doing?
Like what you see?
Seems a tragedy.
You'll ever need.
But I say, this is an honor.
Good day, my
Die
friend.
in
If
service
there's anything
to
I
God,
can help you with,
fighting
anything
for
at
what
all,
we believe in.
do not.
There is no greater glory than this. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. The Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God!
You dare steal my
Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Al-Nukut.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself. Go pester someone else.
Again, and I'll call the guard.
Go away.
dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Thief! You are filth!
You can apologize for that.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
What is he
Won't
doing?
anyone help me?
Thief! You are filth! Go away! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
That hurts! Please!
Prodot!
Death to the
You're lying in now! What are you doing?
May God have mercy on your soul.
I will end your life!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Die!
Stop it before someone gets hurt.
Altair, welcome, welcome. I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first, tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. All I ask is for a few coins. No, please, just a few coins, please.
fulfilled the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much. And the destination, it is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop! No!
You came into my souk? Stood before my men? And dared to insult me? You must learn your place! No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Get back to work.
Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I cannot...
Have any money?
Come, have a look!
Be at peace. You'll pay for this. You and all your kind. It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
You'll never get away!
part is already done. You cannot escape it.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect. Thank you. It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafiq, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.